You want to start with an opening statement?
Very good ball club, plays hard. You got to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. They're tough. They run their offense through. But that wasn't really what beat us. You can't go 3 for 24. And we got to have, Andy and Tavion got to step up and be the scoring leader. So we got some work to do. I got some work to do to figure out where to go for shots. There at the last, we ran a little pick and pop with Obina. That was the last card of my deck, but it worked better than the first card. So, sometimes you don't know, and we're a long way from the end of the season. I think we got some good things we saw. We all rebounded offensively well. Defensively, we weren't all that bad, although right in the crucial moments when it's time to win, we got soft on 2 picks. Guy coming off, we're switching, and our switch was soft, and they hit 2 big buckets right at the end and hurt us. And then we kind of forced a pass on George Cut right there at the end, and I thought it went out on them, but obviously they saw it in the film and it went out on us. So tough game. We'll get better. We'll be a much better ball club on down the road.
Dan, career high from Darius tonight, 24 points. What did you see out of him that made him so successful this evening?
Just same thing as always. A lot of hustle points. Plays hard. Offensive rebounds. He's always going to get a couple dunks. Come off pick and roll, he's going to get a few. He's 2 for 6 from threes. It's okay. Could be a little better. 6-6 free throw line's good. 8 of 13. Most of those are hustle points. Getting down on the break, putting back a shot. He's always going to kind of give you those. Those numbers will go anywhere from 12 to 24, like they were tonight.
What'd you say to him at halftime? Came out, it seemed at least better performance. Your evaluation, of course, might be different, but what'd you say to him at halftime to try to at least get him to a point where it could have been a winnable game at the end?
Well, I don't think that's, obviously we talked to him about things, mistakes we made and stuff like that. But, basically it comes down to your team and the leadership of your team. And, there's a lot of fighting those guys. Tavion's going to fight you. Andy's going to fight you. All of them going to fight. And so, I can tell you, I make up a story and tell you I did something brilliant, but that's not true. We talked about our mistakes. They backdoored us a couple of times in the first half. Those are mistakes. Got to clean that up. We talked about a little bit about staying confident, just playing the way we play. Don't get iffy. Sometimes these kids, they have the expectations this great season, and it puts a lot of pressure on themselves, and they get iffy. And you can't play like that. You got to play carefree. So came out second half and just bearing down a little bit. And got a break or two. Caught up, had a chance. Wish I'd had the last play over. I had one timeout, and I didn't know where to spend it there, or wait and see. And not that a timeout would have mattered, but you never know. This is a tough game, and that's a tough team. I think they've won 27 out of their last 30, something like that. And took Duke down the wire with their place. We're not quite ready. We got some work to do before we finish this year up.
Dan, do you feel like Tavion and Andrew are kind of pressing a little bit, or is it just haven't gotten into their flow yet this early in the year?
Well, that's what I was talking about, mainly those two. And they know they're the leaders and they're carrying the load. And, sometimes that happens, it takes a while to get used to being the lead horse, and so we got 2 guys that are really taking over that mantra, and they have to pull the load, and they'll get better. I've got full faith that they'll bring it on, and we'll get better through the season. Bina had a good game, so I want to throw that one in. I thought that was one of his, last game was really good. This was even a little bit better. So I think he's coming into his own a little bit. It's a tough team to play, a 7-footer, because they spread you and work you. That's a tough one for Gordon to play in. But, you know, like I said, we just got to keep working, see if we can't get better.